Hey gang, Tony here. Full disclosure, I probably shot about 10 minutes worth of video about this exact same thing and just decided that it was awful, so I'm doing it again. Today's review day. I have a few movies I'm going to review in separate videos. This first one is for the Horrible Horrors Movie Club that I am part of, with Johnny Tellez, Tiffany Villalpando, Jason McKittrick, Ali and Austin, Gabby L, who may not make YouTube videos. I'm not really sure. I don't think she does. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anyone, but there's a group of us, and the idea is that we each pick a horrible movie, preferably one that's like good, bad, but horrible movie. We each review the movie that we chose, and then we send it round robin style to the next person until everyone in the group has watched and reviewed each one of the movies that was chosen, which is an amazing thing, and I can't wait for this to like go full throttle. Today, this is the first month wherein we all review the movies that we chose. My choice was Demon Queen. This is the Massacre video release of Demon Queen. This was popularized on VHS, and I think it was a very rare movie, kind of an expensive VHS tape to find if you were a collector. This masterpiece of cinematography is 54 minutes long, thank God. And it, believe me when I say, it felt like 3 hours. I actually watched about, I think 3 or 4 times. Like, I had to watch it in 3 or 4 sessions to get through it. Mostly because I was just tired and I was passing out every night. But it's kind of a chore to get through a little bit. The acting is hit or miss. There is some good acting in it, but then just some god-awful acting in it. It's a SOV movie, which I recently found out means shot on video. So this movie was shot on video cassette, with very, it seems, minimal editing involved. It's okay. It's not as bad as I'm making it out to be, but it's really definitely like not something everyone's gonna enjoy. Quick and dirty synopsis: female vampire succubus sort of thing. It's not really clear exactly what she is. You kind of get the feel that she's a vampire, but then everyone she bites turns into a zombie. So I don't really know. But she goes on a killing spree, basically going for blood, using her charms. By charms, I mean her titties. There's a lot of nudity in the film. There's a lot of nudity in this. She seduces guys and then drinks their blood and bites them, whatever. It's pretty interesting, but she kind of she falls for, and I'm sorry at this point, spoilers, so if you don't want to know too many details about this movie, you probably don't want to keep watching. She falls for this kind of pissant drug dealer guy for some reason. That's not entirely clear to me, and yeah, you know what, I'm not even going to say anymore because there really isn't much more to say. He gets beat up by a dwarf and his brother, I think, at some point, and she kind of comes to the rescue and bites the one guy, and he turns into a face-melting zombie. The gore effects in this are pretty spectacular. For a movie that otherwise looks like shit, the gore effects are kind of awesome. I mean, just for that, I would totally watch this again, just for the gore effects. And in fact, I may watch this one more time before I send it off to the next person. The gore effects guy, I want to say it's David Blood, if I remember correctly, but whoever it was actually worked with Tom Savini, so there was some pretty good work on the gore stuff in this, and a lot of cool kills, a lot of blood. I was definitely surprised when I saw that, and then they go and ruin the movie by putting in these weird. Actually, it might be one of the best parts of the movie. For no reason at all. It has nothing to do with the plot. For no reason, they cut away to a video store. I still don't understand the scene, but it's kind of amazing because you get to see all the old video cassette tapes of movies that you'll definitely recognize with posters and everything. And there's the video store clerks kind of being pervy, looking at the women, and then get into this strange conversation about what kind of movies they want to watch, and it just has nothing to do with anything. But it's amazing at the same time. It reminded me a little bit of like a Kevin Smith sort of thing for some reason. But anyway, that's about all I really want to say about Demon Queen. I have you take a look at the back of the box there. I wouldn't necessarily tell people to go run out and buy this, but if you're into like B movies, shot on video stuff, gore, grindhouse, campy, although not so much on the campy, it's more like, I think it seemed like they were making a serious movie, but it is not a bad little flick, I suppose. You guys are my buddies in the horrible horror movie club are going to probably get a kick out of it, I would think. What are your thoughts? Have you seen Demon Queen? What do you think about this one? It's ridiculous, in my opinion. A rare shot-on-video gem that everyone needs to experience at some point. Director, by the way, is Donald Farmer, in case you wanted to look him up. Alright, everybody, that's the first of the movie reviews I'm doing today, and I will catch you in a minute. Breathe deep in the night.